Good morning, everybody. So, I have some news for you. Some of you are probably going to think this guy is absolutely nuts. Who the is this guy? Well, yeah, so I had a bit of an issue. Obviously, my first video that you all watched, for those of you that have subscribed, I have a Iveco daily long wheelbase dual wheel van, and I've done a fair bit of work to it, but not a massive amount. So anyway, this van I want to be taking everywhere, across the country, across Europe, everywhere. I want to go everywhere in it. So I need it to be fully sustainable. So I need it to be off-grid properly, as in if we're getting stuck somewhere in the middle of nowhere, I want to, not stuck, that's not what I want to be. If we're going somewhere, I don't want to get stuck in the middle of nowhere. So I want to make sure I've got the correct tyres on there and everything. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle on too much. I basically bought 6 all-terrain tyres, 225, 75, 16s, which I was assured by a company would fit on my van, because they fit these on the Sprinters, they fit these on the Crafters, the Transit, Ford Transit dual wheels. So I thought, okay, let's have those. So they got delivered. Took it to my local tyre garage. They fit them on, all looked good. A little bit close at the top, but still a gap. But then I drove down the road and I could hear this weird noise, and I stopped, got out, looked around, I could smell rubber, and they're rubbing against each other at the bottom because of the weight. So we thought this could be tyre pressures, maybe not enough in there, so they're sagging at the bottom. So we put extra tyre pressure in, 50 psi I was told I need to put in. They were at 45, I think they were, or 42. Topped them up, still the same. And that's with no weight in the van. We've got no heavy appliances in the van yet. You know, we've literally got a bed frame and a worktop. We haven't even got a shower, we've got no batteries, no electrical equipment. So anyway, this stressed me out. I phoned them, and anyway, they said, look, there's not a lot that we can really do. Like, they obviously normally fit, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, listen, I'm stuck with an £800 set of tyres that I can't do anything with. Anyway, again, I'm not going to bore you, but I got the right hump that night, and this was on Wednesday. So I went home, threw my toys out my pram, sat down, and just thought about it for a minute. And I thought, you know what, this is going to be stressful. I thought a bit more into detail. Maybe I should have thought about this at the start. It's going to be stressful. What if I get a blowout on a dual wheel van? I'm going to have to try and jack it up, take the wheels apart. If it's an inner one, you're going to have to switch it. You're going to have to. It's just an absolute nightmare. And I thought, I don't want that stress, especially if you're travelling across, you know, halfway across the country. You do not want to be jacking up a dual wheel van, trying to swap wheels out and everything. Anyway, so as I said, I got the hump. I put the van up for sale on Facebook and I sold it. Now you're probably thinking, what the is going on with this guy? Who is he? So anyway, I sold it, but I sold it as a bare van. It just had the windows in it. I took all my stuff out of it, all my the bed beams. Obviously I had to leave the lino flooring, but that's fine. Obviously my kitchen units, my worktop, everything. I even took bits of my insulation out and just left them with the sound deadening, because I've still got a whole box of sound deadening. I then saw on Facebook again, a good friend of mine, AD, who's got a company called KCM Auto Sales. I'll put the link in the description below. Great website if you want a used, second-hand used car, high-end or mid-range, or a runaround or a van. Check him out. So basically, yeah, I saw on his website that he had a long wheelbase, high top, extra high top, heavy load Citroen Relay 1666 plate, 27,000 miles from you, one owner, and it was cheap as it was listed. And I phoned him up, said, Aid, I explained the story, said I need a deal, let's have a deal on this van. So he did me a deal, and I ended up buying it, and I'm in it now. So I'll do you a little video walk round, and this is actually going to be a little bit later, because I bought it last night and I did a video last night of me smashing the back out and stripping all the wood out, so it's kind of backwards. But I was just a bit excited yesterday, and I didn't really have a chance to sort of do it, and it was dark. And anyway, I'm not going to waffle on too much, but yeah, basically we've got a new van, and you probably all think I'm absolutely crazy because I'd already started the Iveco, but I think this is going to be more suitable. We can run some nice black Rhino all-terrain alloy wheels on here that will look really smart. The Citroens are good vans anyway. I see a lot of people doing them. They're the same as the Boxers, the Peugeot Boxers and the Fiat Ducatos. They're exactly the same van. And what I like about this van is it has got extra headroom, and obviously they're the widest van you can get, the Boxers, the Relays, etc. So definitely going to have plenty of room sleeping widthways across the van. So yeah, anyway, enough of me blabbing on. Exciting news, new van build en route. Keep watching the videos, chuck the comments down below. I really take note of everyone who comments, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. I followed you back and love watching your content. But yeah, the comments I do take note of, so keep chucking the comments on there, because you know, little things like this where I've put the camera landscape now, I didn't realise. I thought filming normal way I could revert it, but I didn't realise on YouTube you can't. I have just got myself a Sony camera, which I'm just in the process of setting up. A nice bit of kit because I do a lot of photography, and I'm going to start using that to do some content as well as my phone. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Keep watching all the videos, there'll be plenty more content en route, and have a fantastic weekend, whatever you're getting up to, and yeah, watch this journey. See you later guys, have a good day. Okay guys, so here we are at my unit with the new van. There she is in all of her glory. It's actually really clean. One owner from new, 27,000 miles on the clock. I've done a really good deal with this and I'm really happy with it. Yes, the Iveco was a great van, but it just didn't feel right for me, and every day I was going in it and doing the build, I was thinking to myself, am I doing the right thing here? There's loads of positive reviews on Ivecos, and listen guys, you probably love your Ivecos. I loved it, but for me personally it was a little bit too long. I only bought it because I got a really good deal on it, and I've sold it and still done really well out of it, so it's no skin off my nose really. But it was just a little bit too long. I just felt everywhere I went to go park in car parks, it takes up 2 spaces. Sometimes there isn't 2 spaces to go and get it in, so you end up parking it on the side to get a ticket, or just loads of little things. It just wasn't adding up for me. And like to think that the whole alloy wheel thing, it was going to cost me thousands to get wheels and tires on there. So yeah, she's gone. But hey, we got a new van, and with the end of the registration, WTC, it's called What the Cuck. What the Cuck camper. So basically it is pretty much, it is a what the cuck situation, because you know, I've started a van build, I've put loads of hours and love into it, and I'm kind of back at square one. But this van, I'm really happy with it. Look at it. Let's have a little look inside. Let me just turn the camera. So there she is inside, really clean, nice cab, 27,000 miles on the clock. It's got sat nav, it's got all the DAB touchscreen radio. First things first, obviously we're going to get the bulkhead out. We're going to get that stripped out. I've ordered the reverse camera. Let's turn you back round. I've ordered the reverse camera, I've ordered the ladder, because I think you need to get all the bits on there that you know you can get to for bolting things on, that you can get to. So like the ladder, I need to get the ladder on the door, because before we start doing all the insulation and fitting all things inside, you need to get all your outside bits fitted. So yeah, reverse camera is ordered, ladder is ordered. They'll be here on Tuesday hopefully. And here we have the inside. Now, another positive from selling the Iveco and buying the Citroen is that the Citroen vans, Peugeot Boxers, Citroens, Fiat Ducatos, they're all wider than the Ivecos and the Sprinters and the Crafters. So we can get the bed widthways again, and it's going to be even bigger in there. So, and the headroom in this, look at that. I mean, I'm literally just under 6 foot, and I have got absolutely ample amount of headroom. So I'm really excited about this. You get the extra headroom down there as well, so we can make that into a really decent size cubby hole. We're going to carpet that nicely, and that can be a really good storage facility. This was a window glazing van, So all this wood we're going to take out, and a friend of mine's going to take it because I don't need it. It's all too big for the camper. It's all 4x2 and feather fencing and stuff, so I don't really need it. So I'm going to give it away to some friends of mine. So yeah, it's Friday let me have a look. I don't even know what day it is. I'm losing track. It's Friday the 19th, I think. Oh God, I've lost track of the weeks, the days. Yeah, I'm going to crack on with this van tonight. We'll have all this wood out tonight. Then we're going to take it to my friends who own a car wash. They're going to give it a proper scrub through. And then Sunday, my brother, who's a carpenter, is going to come round and we're going to smash the floor in. We're going to put a subfloor in here, 25mm batten, roofing batten with 25mm Celotex like we did in the other van. And we're going to get the flooring down this weekend. So yeah, I'm excited. I reckon within a week I'll be back at the stage I was with the Iveco, and then we can progress with the build, and we're really going to smash this one out, and I can't wait. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Chuck the comments on there, any feedback, any positive comments. I love all of that stuff. So and I love watching all your van builds. Anyone who subscribes to me, I'll always subscribe back so I can watch all your content. So yeah, here we are. Second van build in less than a month. Stay tuned. Well, made light work of that. Hammer, chisel. It's obviously been in there a while. I don't think any of my friends are going to want any of the wood because it all was stuck down. That was a workout. I'm not going to lie, that's better than going to the gym. I pulled one bit of wood off so hard, I ripped my wheel arch liner off. But hey, we'll make that shit work. Don't worry about that. We've got loads of screws. So I've just texted a good friend of mine who does rubbish clearance, and I just said, look, can you get rid of all this wood and this tomorrow? And he said, yeah, no problem at all. So that's good. So we're just going to leave it all in a pile in the back of the van. He's going to come, he's going to take it out, and then we can start deep cleaning it. We'll give it a good jet wash off, jet wash the whole thing, sweep it all out, chuck a heater in here, get it all dry, and then Sunday we're going to crack on. Why do I do these things? Woo, what a workout. I mean, they certainly did not want these bits of wood to come out. Jesus Christ, they've even stuck them to the side of the van. God. Woo. This is mental. We're gonna have to re-stick some of these struts, supports down, that's for sure. Whatever it was they've used to stick these down, they certainly didn't want their shelves to come off. My God. Giddy up. No only need for all that. I'm making my life hard work. God. Bloody hell. Actually bent that. It's alright. Nothing that a bit of a Sikaflex can't sort out. Jesus. That was the only nice thing about the Iveco is, let me get a bit more light so you guys can see me. Let's hang that here. Here we go. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, that was the only good thing about the Iveco being a new van, is the fact that nobody had tampered really with it. So, you know, you weren't faced with all this rubbish. Someone really has just done this to piss me off, that's for sure. It doesn't help that I've got a blunt chisel as well, but it is coming off. Bloody hell. This is not what I need on a Friday. Let's see if we can get this one off relatively easy. Oh, Jesus. Maybe they've used that sticks like shit, because this stuff really does stick like shit. There we go. She's coming up. Bit of brute force. God. Oh. Last one. Yeah. And if you're wondering why I'm taking wood off with latex gloves, probably a stupid thing because they just rip. I sliced my hand open with a Stanley knife last night, and it just will not stop bleeding. It probably does need like those little butterfly stitch things, but I haven't got any. So I keep putting gloves on, it just fills the glove up. Oh boy, error. Never open a box with a knife the wrong way. I was tired. Oh, God, Jesus Christ, man. Is that really any of that? You know what? I'm meant to be going out with friends tonight at 7:30, and it's 7:50 now. I wanted this whole van stripped out, ready for the morning. That ain't gonna happen, is it? Let's be honest. Oh, I could do the point. Not gonna lie, I might just pay someone tomorrow, come in here for a day, just to clean this bit up. But the worst bit's out. We've just got, let me show you, let's turn the camera around. We've just got this racking to get out tomorrow, which is nice, and actually it's a lot easier. All it is just screwed into the tops of the van and that. That was all glued and everything. This doesn't look like it's glued. The framework's glued, but we can just take it out. Ah shit, it is glued along the side. Why do people do that? Anyway, enough of me whinging. We've already got a nice pile of rubbish there going on. It really does look like a tip now. But I'm feeling really positive about this van build. I really am. It's a decent van. What the cup camper. We like that. We like that a lot. Anyway, have a great evening, guys. I'm going to crack on with the rest of this. Get it ready for the morning. 30 minutes and counting, and then it's beer time. Well, I was going to attack the rest of the van tomorrow on Saturday, but I kind of went a bit Rambo. What a mess. Good job a friend of mine has come to just sweep that straight into his van. Just that bit there to take out, and then we are going to give her a damn good clean, rip the rest of the ply out, and start the process. I'm off for a beer, but what a start. A couple of hours in, and we're making progress. Something about being on the road. We love it. We love it. Nobody's coming to help. In this world, it's just us. No, it's not the same as it was. Oh, New Bray, we got a bigger bus than us. Oh, Jesus. Let me get back a minute, Mr. Driver. This requires special driving skills, someone of my caliber. I'm going to reverse into this person's driveway. Ooh, it's tight. Oh, we just about made it. Just about made it. No problem, sir. No problem at all. Let's make sure we don't take this lovely person's fence out on the way back out. No, we good. Nailed it. And we continue to the mill where we're going to drop off loads of wood. Stay tuned. So that was a hairy moment. I had a bus larger than mine, and we're on a very small, as you saw, country road. But good skills, no reverse camera fitted as of yet, but it is en route. We nailed that reverse parking into somebody's driveway, and we are good. Now we're on our way to a place called Throop Mill, which a friend of mine currently has taken over. And that's definitely not it. And yeah, basically, we're going to burn some wood. Here we go, sports fans. Alright, I'm going to reverse into here. Perfect. Ish, smash, smash. Another reverse. Oh, God damn, you're so good. I've actually just realised this has got reversing beeper on it. Handy. Okay, here we go. Let's go and burn some wood. Well, that was a bit of a workout. She's clear. Thanks to my good friend Dan. He burnt it all here on his land. But what a beautiful place this is. How tranquil it is. Right by a little mill. So peaceful. Anyway, this is a good time for me to show you around the van. So let me show you around the van. So here she is. It's a 2016 66 Citroen Relay, long wheelbase, extra high top. It's the H4, and it's heavy load apparently. It takes the extra weight. It's actually a really clean van. It's one owner from new. 27,000 miles on the clock. Look at it. It's perfect. There's no marks on it. There's a couple of tiny little pin dents in the top, which you'd expect for a van of this age. But I'm really happy with it. It's really clean inside the cab as well. It's like brand new in the cab. It's nice. I know it's a nice genuine 27,000 miles. I've done all the searches, all the checks, but I'm really happy with it. We've got a little spider in there. Hello, mate. Let's see if we can get you out. We'll have to get some pliers in there and get you out, don't we? We don't want you living in my van. Definitely not. The wife will have a heart attack. But yeah, happy with it. Really happy. Cannot wait to get stuck into this. And as I said, I've taken most of my stuff out. Let me zoom out a minute. I've taken most of my stuff out. It's got all the Dodo thermo liner. I've got my box of sound deadening. Just realised I've got one bit of wood left there, which I'm going to take out. But yeah, the headroom. I mean, I'm just under 6 foot, and there is, honestly, I'm almost touching the top with standing flat. I'm literally just about touching the top. So this is a really good height van, which means I can get a really nice tall shower in here. Nice shower and toilet. The bed can go across the back widthways because they're nice and wide, these vans. Get a little seat in there. Kitchen area in here. It's just going to be a more practical van. It goes in one parking space. I don't need to take two. We can get the black Rhino all-terrain wheels on there. But yeah, what a van. Really happy with that. Yes, I may have done 10 steps forward, 50 back, but I think I've made the right decision in my eyes. My brother's a carpenter and he's a very skilled one. So this weekend we're going to crack on. We're going to get the subfloor put in, 25mm batten, Celotex underneath, silver foil it all, get it all done, lay the lino and start building our foundations. Well, that was nice and easy. So all the wood has been taken down to my good friend Dan. He's got some land over near my home, not far from my home, and he's kindly said that I can just dump the wood there. He gave me the gate code, and we reversed the van in, and we've chucked all the wood down there, and he's going to crack on and burn all that. So that's fantastic. I don't need any of it. It's all old wood. It's too heavy. It's all 4x2. I'm not going to use that in the van anyway, so it makes no odds to keep it. No one wanted it, so we decided to burn it. So that's all good. Now we're en route to my good friend Yanni. He runs one of the biggest car washes. Get my words out. He runs one of the biggest car washes in the area, and again, good friend of mine. We do a lot of business due to the nature of my work, and he's kindly offered to give it a nice clean for me. So he's going to jet wash all the back out. We're going to release all the drain bungs, get rid of all that dirt, all that grime, that smell of like mouldy wood, all that rubbish, and then the process starts tomorrow, which is get the subfloor in. We want the floor in tomorrow, so my brother's coming over. We're going to try and get the floor in with the insulation, so that's all done, and then we can start building our foundations from there. So yes, I cannot wait. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. It's Saturday night. Say hi, Fabrizio. She's screaming. Calm down, you knocked her over. Oh, shooter. So, Saturday night, the wife and I are on the build. It's all been jet washed out by my good friend Yanni.
Not very well.
It has been done pretty well, considering it was free. I'd say it's pretty good. Let's have a little look. There you go. You can see. So it's nice and clean on the floor. They didn't obviously do all in the channels, so they don't want to soak all the electrics. So we're going to do all that by hand with a J-cloth and some cleaner. I'm just going around buzzing off with the disc cutter and the grinder any little high spots where the screws were screwed into the floor. We're then going to use some Nitromorse anti-rust primer. It's by Nitromorse itself. So we're going to go over all the little nooks and crannies just to make sure there's no rust. Give it a little brush on, and then we'll line up the batons for the floor, which is 25mm roofing batten. Going to line it up and just jig out the floor and how I want it to go, and we'll see how we go. But for now, we're just going to take off all the plyboard sides so we can get them out, because we're not going to use any of them. They're all beaten to pieces and covered in glue. So we're going to strip those out so we can see what space we've got behind there and give it a good clean. So yeah, we'll speed this process up so it doesn't bore you. So we're going to do a little time-lapse video. Enjoy. Well, that didn't take too long. The wife and I managed to smash most of that out. We've ripped all the plyboards off the side and deep cleaned it all with some spray, hoovered it all. Any rough bits, we've used a cutter and cut them off. And then we'll go around, just got to get those little bits of wood off there. And obviously take these off, and then we can clean behind there. But not too bad. Bulkhead's coming out tomorrow. So by the end of tomorrow, which is Sunday the 21st, I think, I'm hoping to have subfloor completely down, which is the 25mm roofing batten with the Celotex in between, and all silver foil taped, all done. I'm hoping to have some Dodo sound deadening on the sides, and maybe even some insulation just on the parts where I'm not going to be cutting out. We are going to be putting in a window here, a window on the sliding door, and I may have a little a bunk window up here for when the bed goes in. That is the plan, but we shall see. Right, okay, so we're kind of on track, I think. It's Saturday evening, the 20th of January. It's 1941. The van's clean. I've had the heater in here for a good couple of hours. I'm going to start putting some Dodo mat sound deadening on the panels where I'm not going to be cutting things out, which I think is a good idea. Yeah, I think so. We'll just get a bit of sound deadening on, then I might get a bit of the rust proof on some of the holes and the bare metal areas. It smells a lot fresher in here, especially after using this stuff, which is Zoflora multi-purpose disinfectant cleaner, cut through grease and grime. That's the bad boy. That one right there. Boom, and the dirt is gone. That sort of stuff. Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, so basically we're going to crack on. I'm going to get the sound deadening on the panels that I need to get it on, and then I'm going to map out my flooring. Oh, shooter. With the 25mm roofing battens, we're going to go lengthwise and then put some joists in, some noggins in like I did on the last van. And hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, my plan is to have all the flooring down, Celotex in, silver foil taped, Dodo mat sound deadening on, all of this rubbish just off of this panel, off these panels here, which is just a bit of the wood stuck, and hopefully even some of the thermo insulation on, again, the panels where I'm not cutting out. Obviously we're going to have a window here, a window on the sliding door. That's two decent sized windows. We're going to have the max air fan at the top. We're going to have a skylight, I think, maybe a skylight, I'm not sure yet. I was on the last van having a skylight, but it was obviously a bit longer. I might have a skylight here, and then a couple of little port windows. But yeah, I mean, look at this headroom. Look at it. I am 5'11", right? And I've got a good, I'd say 2 foot at least of headroom. I mean, I can put my hands, that's flat on my feet, I can put my hands, I can't even get my hands actually flat on the ceiling. That is some serious headroom. I like this van. Anyway, you're not going to want to watch me rolling on this Dodo mat, so we are going to do a time-lapse video. Well, the sound deadening is going pretty well. We'll just, again, we're probably putting on more than what we probably need to, but you know what? All the fun is do it once, do it correct, you don't have to do it again. But we'll see. Just rolling it on nicely, feeding off this as we go along. And yeah, we've got a fair bit done already, which is good. I feel like we're really making progress with the van already, considering the state it was in last night. Dirty, smelly, dusty. Yeah, it wasn't in the best shape last night, but we're doing okay. We've got the majority of the walls sound deadened. We've got half this side of the back of the roof done, that side done. We're not doing that, and we're not doing that because we're cutting a window in. We're not doing that, and we're not doing that. So it's just the rest of the roof. Don't need to do that because the max air fan's going there. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. We are on form, I have to say. Oh, it does give you neck ache, I'm not going to lie. Go that way or that way, I reckon we can get away that way. Yeah. I don't think so. I reckon we'll go there like that. That looks like a pretty good starting point to me. Roll that in. Trying to keep it nice and warm in here so these end up sticking well. Once you've got it on, just give it a good roll up into the corners and all the edges. Little roller. This is only about £6 I think it was from Wix. And it's a wallpaper roller. Hard plastic wheel on the end, but it does the job. It certainly does the job. Oh, it's getting hot in it. Sometimes I do question myself on my mad decisions to be starting another van build and I haven't even finished the other one. But I actually feel really positive about this van. I feel like it's really homely already. I don't know whether it's because it's... I don't know. It just feels different. I like having the extra headroom. Maybe because it's a little bit shorter, it feels really cosy, and I can just picture like a nice little bed in there, a little kitchen, shower unit here, like, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be a cool little off-grid camper. I cannot wait to get it finished. So my plan is, as I've said before, you know, get all the floor in, blah blah blah, installation in this weekend. I'm hoping by next week it's going to go to a friend of mine who's going to help me run some wiring, just first fix stuff. So just the main cables, pinpoint all the locations of what we're going to have, spotlights and electrics here and there and whatever. Similar to basically what we've done in the other van. So I'm going to mimic my set out that I had in that van over to this van. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. Anyway, time to crack on. We're going to try and get the rest of this sound deadening on, just so that's another job ticked off. And then we'll quickly chuck some rust cure on the bare bits of metal, let that dry overnight. And then tomorrow, apparently it's going to be a windy day, so we might end up going to the workshop tomorrow, or we might stay on the drive. We'll see how we go. But tomorrow is another day, and let's hopefully have a cracking day tomorrow and get a lot more done. Boom!